Hey guys, just want to follow up to this little video. People were asking me to post some more details. Special shout out to, who's this guy? Maffy Doggy. Nice tag name, bro. I know it takes 30 seconds to do the maths. I'm not stupid. But what took me a little bit longer, a long time, is what I said, is double checking it, triple checking it, double checking the rooms parallel, all that sort of stuff. You don't just butcher 3 grand's worth of LVLs for the sake of keeping your workout time under 30 seconds. Here's my little picture. The half span was 32.10, so that's the half. So that's our rafter going up there. You can see it. That's our top plate here, and the bird's mouth is this little thing here. So I decided to make the bird's mouth 20 mil, and up here is our ridge. We've got like a double LVL ridge. So what we do is we find this value. We know the pitch of our roof. We used to do sine, cos, tan, whatever. You'd get the half span, the angle, you'd work it out with a scientific calculator. But these days there's another little option, and that is to punch it into this tricky little thing on the internet. And all you have to do is you have to put in your angle, your half span, and it gives you the hypotenuse. It's very easy, it's very quick. You don't need a scientific calculator, you just need your values, and you can do all the cheat stuff. It even gives you the corresponding angle, blah, 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 blah. So going back to this, we've got our hypotenuse, we've got our half span, we don't need that anymore, we've got our angle. So our bird's mouth is this little doobie here. Our plumb cut on the end and at the top is 22.5 degrees. Our bird's mouth is also 22.5 degrees. So we cut 22.5 degrees and then we square it off. But our little trick is our hypotenuse goes from the top of the bird's mouth and it goes up to the ridge up here, and the hypotenuse is also 20 mil below the edge of your rafter, so you have to be very careful that you don't butcher that, because a lot of people, they go from the bottom of the rafter or they do something or other. So you have to make sure that you've got like a sort of like a parallel line running up your rafter. Not only that, but your hypotenuse is minus half of your ridge. In this case, it was a 90 mil ridge, it was 2 LVLs, so it was 45 mil. I had to take 45 mil off that, but also has to be in a hypotenuse. So all I did to make it even easier was to do this, draw it out, and then take a 45 mil block and draw a new plumb cut 45 mil in, which made my hypotenuse less. But it wasn't 45 mil less because it was in level, not up the rake. It's a little bit hard to explain. It's much easier to show someone on the ground with your roofing square and a pencil and a calculator. But that's basically the nuts and bolts of it. And this is the finished product. These are all our LVLs down the side here. That we did. Down here was a little bit tricky. We had to put